Good afternoon and welcome to ICU TV Lunchtime Menus. We'll take a look at the stories making headlines. Government strengthens food security with 1.2 million metric tons of maize. LCC arrests 15 for unsafe beverage repackaging and demolishes illegal structures. Outstanding Jets Innovators wrap up National Bootcamp. In international news, Rubio says US will blow up foreign crime groups if needed. In sports news, Daka aims to make history against Morocco. With the news details, my name is Beauty Nkonde. The government has announced significant progress in its efforts to bolster national food security, with over 1.2 million metric tons of maize secured so far through ongoing purchases by the Food Reserve Agency, FRA. As part of this initiative, the government is conducting inspections of FRA depots across the country to monitor storage conditions and ensure the integrity of the maize being added to national strategic reserves. This development marks a major milestone in the country's food security strategy. Officials say the current maize stock not only guarantees domestic food stability, but also positions Zambia to potentially export surplus maize, contributing to foreign exchange earnings. Director spokesperson at the Ministry of Information and Media, Mr. Henry Kapata, provided further details on the maize acquisition progress in an official video statement.
The 2025 crop marketing season is proving to be historic for Zambia. And so through the Food Reserve Agency, FRA in short, government of the Republic of Zambia has gone beyond its initial commitments, stepping in to secure food security at home while positioning Zambia as a surplus exporter in the region. And so at the heart of this year's program is the price of 340 per 50 kg bag of non-GMO grade A white maize and 300 kwacha per 40 kg bag of paddy rice. Okay, and so these prices were set not only to reward farmers fairly, but also to guarantee that food security remains intact to support the farmers. 1,428 satellite depots were opened to bring the market closer to the rural communities. As of August 31st, 2025, FRA has already purchased over 1 million metric tons of maize, about 24,504 bags through 1,586 satellite depots across the country. So records are being set in some provinces too. For example, Muchinga province has already written itself into this year's story of success. By August 25th, the province has purchased about 2 million plus bags of maize.
The Lusaka City Council LCC has apprehended 15 individuals found engaging in the illegal collection and repackaging of used bottles and traditional beverages, including Munkoyo and Chiwantu, under the pretext of recycling. The enforcement operation took place earlier today along Tokyo Way, where council police intercepted the group in breach of the Public Health Act, Capital 295 of the laws of Zambia. LCC Public Relations Manager Chola Mwamba states that the activities presented significant health hazards due to improper handling and unhygienic conditions in unapproved locations. The individuals taken into custody are set to be processed by the Lusaka Integrated Solid Waste Management Company, LISWMC, before appearing before the fast-track court for further legal action. In a related development, the council also demolished 8 unapproved structures built illegally along the same stretch. Officials said the makeshift constructions lacked the necessary planned approvals, contravening urban development regulations. The council reaffirms its commitment to maintaining public health and orderly development, stating that routine inspections and enforcement will continue in line with the Urban and Regional Planning Act and other relevant legislation.
Lusaka City Council has apprehended 15 individuals involved in the collection of used bottles for illegal and uncertified repackaging of water and traditional brews, commonly known as Omunkoyo and Chubwantu, under the pretense of recycling initiatives. This happened yesterday when the council police intercepted the suspects along Tokyo Way, where they were found conducting illegal recycling activities in contravention of the Public Health Act, Cap 295 of the laws of Zambia. The local authority advises members of the public to refrain from engaging in illegal recycling, especially in undesignated and unauthorized areas, as such activities pose serious risks to public health and violate the established regulations. In addition, the council police has demolished 8 illegal makeshift structures erected along the same road, which were constructed without planning permission. The council remains committed to conducting regular inspections to uphold order and ensure compliance with the Regional and Urban Planning Act and regulations.
LCC and Tobacco Board partner to transform community halls into early childhood centers. Meanwhile, Lusaka City Council LCC and the Tobacco Board of Zambia TBZ have entered into a landmark partnership to boost community development through a series of corporate social responsibility CSR initiatives. The collaboration will focus on rehabilitating 10 community welfare halls in Lusaka, which will be converted into early childhood development ECD centers offering nutrition, support, early education, and recreation. The partnership was cemented during a courtesy call by TBZ Executive Director Robert Mwale to Lusaka Mayor Chilando Chitangala. Both leaders committed to leveraging the institution's resources to enhance the well-being of local families and invest in the future of the city's children. This joint effort reflects a growing emphasis on CSR as a driver of meaningful social impact. By focusing on ECD, LCC, and TBZ aim to nurture the next generation and create lasting change in communities around Lusaka.
The Lusaka City Council and the Tobacco Board of Zambia are delighted to announce a groundbreaking partnership on the corporate social responsibility CSR initiatives aimed at supporting community development efforts in Lusaka. This strategic collaboration underscores the shared commitment of both organizations to improving lives of local families and fostering a brighter future for the city's children. A key focus of this partnership will be to rehabilitate the 10 community welfare centers across Lusaka, which will be transformed into early childhood development ECD centers. These centers will provide essential services including child nutrition and early education and recreation activities.
A group of standout young innovators and their mentors were formally recognized by the Minister of Education, Honorable Douglas Yakalima, during a special visit to the National Science Center in Lusaka. He was joined by Honorable Twambo Mtinta, Member of Parliament for Itezi and a designated catch-up champion under the ministry initiatives. The recognition event followed the conclusion of an intensive mentorship and skills development bootcamp, which ran from 18th to 29th August 2025. Out of the 69 participants who took part in the 2025 Junior Engineers, Technicians and Scientists, JETS, and Teachers of Engineering and Technology Students, TETS, Fair, 16 were selected to remain for further training. Mr. Siakalima praises the learners for their creativity and innovative thinking, highlighting their potential to contribute to homegrown solutions that address national challenges. He notes that the diversity and originality of this year's project reflected the positive impact of the Education for Policy, which is helping integrate both young and adult learners with exceptional abilities into the mainstream education system. One of the standout participants was Namushi Sitali, a 53-year-old Form 1 student from Itezi district who developed an environmentally friendly alternative to traditional charcoal. Her innovation has attracted commendation from multiple stakeholders for its sustainable approach. In his address, Mr. Siakalima encouraged all participants to maintain a spirit of excellence and perseverance, emphasizing that their efforts can yield significant benefits for both themselves and the country. We now take a break. Coming up in international and sports news. Rubio says US will blow up foreign crime groups if needed. Daka aims to make history against Morocco.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Thank you for staying with us. And in international news, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said the US will blow up foreign crime groups if needed, possibly in collaboration with other countries. Rubio said during a visit to Ecuador that they were going to help them find those people and blow them up if that was what it took. He also announced the US would design two of Ecuador's largest criminal gangs, Los Lobos and Los Corenos, as foreign terrorist organizations. The comments came days after US forces carried out a strike on a boat in Caribbean Sea. The White House says it killed 11 drug traffickers, though it did not release their identities. We'll take a short break and stay tuned for sports news.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back, and now in sports news. Patson Daka, Fashion Sakala, and Kings Kangwa will look to add to their international goal tally when Zambia faces Morocco on Monday. For Daka, a goal or two would be a significant milestone, potentially equaling or breaking the records held by Collins Mbesuma, 22 goals, and Christopher Katongo, 23 goals, for the national team. A strong performance from the key players could be crucial in Zambia's quest to make a positive result against Morocco in the World Cup qualifier. Our staffer Stephen Mwape has more in the following report.
6'3" as a free kick. What a goal! What a stunning free kick!
The Xpolopolo are set to face Morocco in a crucial World Cup qualifier on Monday, and Patson Daka, Fashion Sakala, and Kings Kangwa will be looking to add to their international goal tally. For Patson Daka, it's a chance to make history. A goal or two would see him equal or break the national team's record held by Collins Mbesuma and former 2022 Africa Cup of Nations winner captain Christopher Katongo. Daka's form will be crucial as Zambia takes on Morocco. Can he lead the charge and inspire his team to a positive result? The stakes are high and the nation is watching. The match is scheduled for Monday at 15 hours at the Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in Dola. Would Daka and the Xpolopolo make it count? Stephen Chisenga Mwape, ICU TV Sports.
He believed
That sports item brings us to the end of the lunchtime news, but before we go, we take a quick recap at the stories making headlines. Government strengthens food security with 1.2 million metric tons of maize. LCC arrests 15 for unsafe beverage repackaging and demolishes illegal structures. Outstanding Jets Innovators wrap up national bootcamp. In international news, Rubio says US will blow up foreign crime groups if needed. In sports news, Daka aims to make history against Morocco. Thank you for watching our news. For more news updates, do watch our main news at 20 hours.